Hey guys, welcome back to the This Is All Skate Shop YouTube channel. We are at the Powerslide headquarters right now because they have the 30th anniversary. So Powerslide is 30 years old and they have a lot of new products. So we're gonna check that out in this video. Powerslide is a brand, but it's also an umbrella distribution. This is their warehouse. It's enormous. It goes all the way to the back there. This is where the packages are packed, and upstairs are the offices. So let me show you that, and we'll do a couple of interviews with a couple of the different brand directors and show you all the new products. If you walk in, then here's a speed skating section. There's all these little history pieces. I'm gonna start with IQON, so I need to get the guys behind IQON real quickly. So here are the offices. This is a whole history line of Powerslide. It all started with Rollknoll, of course. Here is Zoltan. What's up, Zoltan Bauer? Hey, Zoltan, can you help me out and talk a little bit about IQON?
Of course.
Cool. Thank you. How you doing? And then we need Umberto maybe as well. Let's see, Umberto.
How you doing?
So here's the little IQON development corner.
We got some of our samples here. Even early samples, new models, some interesting bit that we were a little bit experiencing with or trying. Decode frames, early models with some brand new laser printing, quite some stuff around.
Soul of IQON, it's all here, trying to do something different for the market, try to get new idea, new input for the customer request, even something that the customer is not looking for, but let's say you want to skate on the ice.
What is that?
Skate on the ice with IQON, maybe you can do it.
What is this?
Yeah, it's
like
a
a tank.
continuous. I would not call it tank. It's a continuous wheels.
This is that you can walk on your. It doesn't really work, so there's a
No,
lot
it's
of friction.
it's a, let's say everything
was a
everything that's
concept,
come
so,
in our mind. It's something that can make you grow as a brand. But sometimes you just need to step back and say, okay, what the customer really wants, and maybe you get some input from your concept and you make it works, and sometimes you say, okay, just nice for the shelf.
Yeah, yeah, this is a fun idea. It was funny that you tried it.
Yeah,
Really
I mean
cool.
the code gives, as you know, a lot of option.
Yeah.
So sometimes we would like to play and say, hey,
Yeah.
what's the code can do?
The main concept with IQON was more infuse urban skating with
Yeah.
aggressive, which is getting more and more popular nowadays, even with some wizard skating. So that was the main idea behind. And when Umberto came up with the concept of the decode frame, that was something that we wanted to redefine or rethink the whole connection between the frame, between the wheel. That's why the whole special decode bearing system without the bearing bosses.
Yeah.
But yeah, and with IQON we try always new stuff and redefining the connection with the frame and the wheels. Then we took the other step and then went for the connection between the boot and the frame. And then there comes the ACT model to picture.
So this is the latest project, the ACT, and the cool thing is that it's developed completely from scratch, the sole plate and the boot, and it's the very first shell for UFS, for aggressive skating, that has a metal plate in it. I think that's one of the unique selling points So if you want to mount a big wheel frame on a UFS boot, I think probably this is one of the best boots to do it on, because the mounting is so strong in this boot, and most UFS boots are just really weak and bendy if you put big wheels on it, and this is really strong.
Yeah.
So you have a piece of the sole plate. Can you tell me how the development
Yeah,
of that went?
we made the bottom to be stiff enough. If you see, there was some early sample where the reinforcement was like a standard looking support for the base, and then we thought, okay, let's give some stiffness to the system to have quite control on the flex, on the side movement, on the power transfer, and then we say, okay, but for sure we need to save weight. And how we save weight? We generate this kind of pattern that works to consolidate the part of the shell that's need to absorb the heating. For example, on the center of the plate of the shell, when you have the plate on it, you have a lot of lines like here and there. So this part is really strong.
Oh yeah, I see
Also
it.
the part around the mounting is really strong. So if you see, like, this pattern is not a continuous hexagon pattern, but has a different on the shapes. So you have more
So,
material in the center and less material.
So
on
around the
outside
backslide
part.
groove, it's a lot thicker, and also around the mounting it's thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that makes the skate to stay light,
Yeah.
but the stiffness of the skate is
Yeah.
still like
It's really smart.
performing good.
Yeah.
We are going for a really strong and durable and lightweight material.
There's a revolver cuff system. Did you designed that as well?
Yeah, the revolve cuff system, it came with the idea first of all to avoid all the pressure point inside the shell. So the normal system is just like a thread, an anti-rat placed inside the shell with some pin to keep the thread not spinning. And we say, okay, but every time that I put my hand or my foot inside of the skate, let's say your hand, you can feel it. The difference of the plate is there.
Even
the
though if
receiver
there's
is
a
there.
deeper recess or whatever.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So what we made here, let's say, was to integrate the revolve system inside the shell to make it flush. So when you take off the liner and you just slide your hand in, you're not feeling that. And plus the revolve system itself has a shape inside with 6-point rock ring system that reduce and eliminate the spinning problem of some threads after a while of using.
We have another table over there. Let's take a look at it. So we have a table of more finished products here.
Yeah, these are basically the final products that will come to the market.
And here you can clearly see the revolver system, and it's really nice and flush.
Yes.
So there's nothing like sticking out. So that's why what you said, like there's no like pressure points.
Yeah, let's say the fitting was a really important part of this product development.
Yeah.
The base, the bottom, the interlink system, which allows you to mount UFS 165 and Trinity, for sure is something new on the market, but the fitting of the skate itself was really long development, and we based this fitting on the measure benefit that some shell from our side gives, and we just like take off all the complaint and we made a good fitting. We say, okay, this shell is narrow here and is accommodating there, so let's use the accommodating part of these samples. So basically it was 7 different lasts combined in one final urban and aggressive last, and we call this system ADL, which means all day long.
All day long fit, yeah.
Ah,
that means
that's
like
nice.
it's that comfortable that it can last all day long on your feet.
So you just took seven of the different lasts and just like put them in AutoCAD at once, and then like because you just put them on the same spot, it creates like a new last.
Yes.
And
yes.
then
we took all the benefit of 7 different lasts in one 3D file.
Yeah.
And we said, okay, the combination of this with the right adjustment gives this shape. And then obviously after creating this, then we made some fitting test with different user and skater, pro and not pro, and then we came out with some little adjustment to finalize the fitting.
So this is the widest IQON, no, the widest like Powerslide skate, like USD, Powerslide, IQON. Of all the brands, this is the widest one.
It is wide, but I will not call a wide skate, I will call it accommodating.
Okay,
it's a comfortable skate.
Yeah.
It is a comfortable skate because thanks to the heat molding of the liner, then you can feel it like a gloves while you're putting it, or you just need to adjust your proper shape where your hit
Well, the stock skates, the models, the aggressive, the wizard, and the urban model will come with the MyFit Prime Liner. Actually, a new one with some stiffer tongue and adjustments here and there. But the main point is that the boot only will be available without liner. And this fit, we would like to also highlight a little bit that you can use it with different liners. Doesn't matter, like if you are really on the edge of sizes, dual sizes, then you can. If you want to size down, then you just need to put in like a second skin or a thinner one. If you're on the other side, put there a fat boy or something thicker. So yeah, the choices are basically almost infinite.
Let's say with the stock liner, we suggest to go for your sides. The sides we suggest on the side shaft, that's like true sides. But then for downsides, we saw that someone can use, for example, second skin. It's slightly thinner, so if you like to have a downsides, but honestly, it goes a little bit against our all day long fitting the downsides in.
Depending on your foot size.
And talking about the all day long, we also developed this new system, which is an integrated shock absorber plus EVA bottom. It comes with this all new system, which puts together the shock absorber and an extended EVA base. So you can get the benefit of having the comfort and totally sit on an EVA soft bottom. But if you need like to increase your power transfer and you feel that this gives you too much comfort, let's say, then you can just take it off or completely and use your personal insole or direct on the flat boot, or just like divide this. It has pins, so you're not like, it's not glued together. So you can easily divide it and try just with the shock absorber and your.
So it's a little bit of a size adjuster as well.
Yes.
If you need more height, then you can take it.
Even if you need like more space on the toe box, it will come with a sides adjuster. So if you it's an EVA sides adjuster that you can put on the toe. And for example, like leave it there if you're slightly smaller sides. But then if you really need like more space in the toe box, or for example you use a 7mm insoles, which is quite crazy, but for shock absorbing someone maybe work it, then you can just take it off this and you have more space in the toe box.
So it's the same size adjuster that's in the Levi Pro Skate box. There's also a little thing that you can put. I think it's meant to go underneath the toes, but it's actually you can also put it like on top of the
Some
toes.
testers really like it on the top. Some winter guy really like it on the top.
It's a smart little tool. So there will be a shell only version.
Yes.
There will be a complete skate, I guess. In what colors? Like the shell only will be black and the complete will be gray.
The shell only is coming with a black shell and the gray sole plate, as you see it here. And the sole plate is coming separate, black only. So if you wanna customize a little bit, you have the chance. The aggressive version, the full aggressive version, coming in this colorway, as you see it, gray boot and black sole plate, black AG60 frame. The Wizard version comes the same gray boot with the new Kaiser frame.
Without the sole plate, and the frame is directly mounted on the.
And the urban version will be the white one, without sole plate, with the Decode SE frame.
So for 4x90mm wheels, but the possibility to mount the 3x125.
So basically like really basic colors, but we would like to offer the chance to customize with bits if you decide to, for example, buy the Wizard or the big wheel, the urban boot, then you can simply just buy a black sole plate and then chunk it on and then ready to go for aggressive.
Those options. Do you call this a Wizard skate?
Yes.
Because Wizard is a brand.
Yes. tricky level. I know.
How do you call this?
Mushroom blading skate.
Swivel skates or
Yeah, there are
flat
wizard-
land
there are
skates.
Well,
wizard
you're gonna advertise
communities.
this product, so have you thought about this? How are you gonna announce it? And what name you're gonna give it?
Normally should be like wizard.
Yeah, we are running with wizarders. There
Okay.
are wizard communities.
Yeah.
Every how we call flatlander or
Yeah.
wizard
Yeah.
identify themselves as a wizard skater.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even if it's like the bigger communities, Swivel Council or
Yeah.
whatever, anyhow everyone identifies.
So
as
the
a-
new rollerblade has also 5x80 frame, and they call it the flow frame. Maybe that's something.
Flow frame.
Yeah. But that's up to you, of course.
Hmm.
It's at least it's super cool that you can mount the frame directly on the boot. If you want to have UFS, it's possible. And then this frame is 165 millimeter mount, and there's these little adapters that can make you change the mount of this boot from UFS to 165 millimeter to even Trinity.
Yes.
So that's very cool on this boot. And then with the integrated metal plate, makes this such a versatile and cool product in that way.
Yeah, you can just like snap the adapter in and you
Yeah.
come from UFS base to Trinity to 165.
Yeah.
You just place your adapter, your frame, and then you're ready to go.
So there's a 5-wheel version, 4-wheel version with 4x90.
Yes.
Yeah. The aggressive skate and the shell only. So there's 4 different editions.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, awesome. Well, cool. I think that's about it for IQON then. Did we miss anything? Yes, there's one more, the CL, I think the TR20. We didn't talk about that. Can we show that?
No?
No, we cannot show the TR20.
We are not
So-
quite ready with that, but
Okay.
we have some more urban models coming up.
Yeah, too
Yeah,
bad.
the-
Well, the TR20 is still for the future.
A lot of people love and enjoy the CL15.
Yeah.
And we thought that we bring a fresh new look to it, so
Yeah.
it will come soon in January in a black colorway.
Yeah.
The CL15.
And the goal of that skate is to have more in a certain direction, maybe.
Yeah,
Can you say something about that, please?
as I said, like we are aiming for urban community and aggressive community a little bit getting closer, and at the beginning we launched quite some carbon skates,
Yeah.
which apparently for the modern taste is not the high end at the moment.
Uh-huh.
A lot more people appreciate plastic skates.
Yeah.
And the CL15 is actually a good one there for the urban market, as we had quite some good feedback, and we are listening to all these feedbacks. That's why we try to make modifications here and there. That was the whole idea with the H.
Can I say something about the difference of the CL15 and CL20?
Sure.
Like the height wise, the TR20, which is coming, is a lot higher, right?
Yes.
That's, in my opinion, the biggest difference. Because, sorry, I have seen it, of course. And so definitely this part is a lot higher, so this offers a lot more support.
Yes,
Okay.
let's say it's not the news that the TR20 will come with the interchangeable liner.
Yeah.
So
Interchangeable liner.
Giving a
New
higher
cuff.
support when you have
Yeah.
an interchangeable liner, it's a good call
Yeah.
compared to some built-in liner skates.
Yeah.
All right, cool, awesome, guys. Thank you so much, and of course,
No worries.
available at This Is Soul pretty quickly.
Thank you.
When is it coming? Yeah, the
Maybe
ACT
soon.
is dropping in a couple of weeks already.
It will be January.
Okay, January.
It
Awesome.
will be January.
All right. So I'm gonna do a whole round because there's so much interesting stuff over here to see, and we're gonna go through all the different brands. And now I have to meet up with Eugen to do Kaiser and USD.